When we have a number added to the exponential function like y equals to e to the power x plus 1, y equals to e to the power x plus 2, y equals to e to the power x plus 3, y equals to e to the power x plus, what happens, the picture goes upwards. That means if you have, let me remove the x-axis and show you. If you have y equals to 0 as the asymptote, so the picture cuts the y-axis at 1. So this is y equals to e to the power x. When you have y equals to e to the power x plus 1, the asymptote goes up by 1 unit. So if this is x, the asymptote goes up over here. It passes through 1. So this is y equals to 1. And the entire picture goes up by 1 unit. So previously it cut the y-axis at 1. Now this is going to be 2. Similarly, if you have y equals e to the power x plus 2, so whatever is added here, that is the asymptote. So this is going to be the asymptote. So y equals to 2 is the asymptote, and it has been raised by 2 units. So previously it went through 1, so this is going to be 3. So let me show you here, e to the power x plus 1. It has been raised, and you can see here it cuts the y-axis at 2. Now if we have plus 2, the asymptote is over here, and previously it cut the y-axis at 1. Now it is raised by 2, so it is now 3. And if we have e to the power x plus 3, so the asymptote is over here passing through y equals to 3, and this is going to be 4. So the first one, y equals to e to the power x plus 1. So we know this is going to be, the asymptote is going to be 1. So if this is x, this is y, this is the origin. So previously asymptote passes through y equals to 0. Now it is going to be y equals to 1. So this is the asymptote, y equals to 1. And e to the power x is going to be raised by 1 unit. So it is going to be 2. It has y equals to a constant e to the power x plus another constant. Now the second constant represents the asymptote. And the first constant is obviously the point through which it passes. So let me show this step by step how this works. Step 1 is you have y equals to e to the power x, and that looks like this. I did not show the y-axis, the x-axis, because I wanted to show the asymptote, so it passes through 1. Now when you have a number added, it looks like this. Y equals to, first of all let me show you the coefficient. So y equals to 10 e to the power x. So when you have y equals to 10 e to the power x, the picture looks exactly the same, but now instead of passing through 1, it's going to pass through the point 10. Now we're going step by step. From here we get this, from here we get the next one. So when you have y equals to 10 e to the power x plus 10, remember now the asymptote is going to be raised by 10. So it means previously it was 0. Now this is the asymptote. 10 is the asymptote. So y equals to 10. That is the asymptote. And the picture above this, it's going to be raised by 10. So previously it used to be 10. Now it is going to be 20. So the fair and final sketch is going to be. So first of all, we have the asymptote plus 10. So this is going to be 10. So this is y equals to 10, and then we have this sketch which passes through this point, and this is going to be 10 plus 10, 20. The next one is similar, but here it is minus 3, so the asymptote is going to be minus 3. So it means when we sketch this, now we can sketch this directly. So it is going to be here, this is minus 3, it has been lowered, the asymptote has been lowered, so y equals to minus 3, and so it's going to pass through 2. Previously if x equals to 0, so it would have passed through 2, but this is now minus 3, so 2 minus 3 is minus 1. So here this is going to be minus 1. Now the difference between the previous sketch and this sketch is that the previous sketch did not cut the x-axis. This sketch is cutting the x-axis. So we can also figure out where does it cut the x-axis. So we can say at y equals to 0, twice e to the power x minus 3 equals to 0. Therefore e to the power x equals to 3 by 2. Therefore x equals to ln 3 by 2. So it cuts the x-axis at the point ln 3 by 2. y equals to 4 minus e to the power x. You have to remember that this is y equals to minus e to the power x plus 4. That means if we do this step by step, it would look like, let's start with y equals to e to the power x. So y equals to e to the power x looks like this, passes through 1. Now we have y equals to minus e to the power x. If you have y equals to minus e to the power x, it means it's a reflection on the x-axis. So it is going to be like this. So from this picture, we can get this picture. Now we have plus 4. That means this is the asymptote. So the sketch now is going to be, let me draw the x-axis now. So it is going to be 4. 4 is the asymptote now. So y equals to 4 is the asymptote. And the sketch is now going to be, so previously it was minus 1. So it has been raised by 4 units. So this would be 3. So this would be 3. And we also have to find where does it cut the x-axis. So let me sketch this so fairly. So this is the y-axis. This is the x-axis. So this is y equals to 4. So this is y equals to 4. And the shape minus e to the power x is below that. So this is the shape. So this is going to be 3. 4 minus 1 is 3. And we have to find out where does it cut the x-axis, because this particular picture is cutting the x-axis. So at y equals to 0, 4 minus e to the power x equals to 0. Therefore, e to the power x equals to 4. Therefore, x equals to ln 4. That means this is ln 4.